Have you ever used Propagation.SUPPORTS? If not, don't worry. Today we're going to understand exactly what it is and how it works. Supports is one of the simplest but most misunderstood propagation types in Spring. In this video, we'll learn what Propagation.SUPPORTS actually means, how it behaves with and without an existing transaction, and when you should and should not use it. Now look at my screen. In the last video, we learned about propagation.requires_new, where the debit method always created a new transaction. Today, we're going to look at another propagation type, Propagation.SUPPORTS. Supports means if a transaction already exists, use it. If no transaction exists, just execute the method without creating a new transaction. So unlike required, supports never forces a transaction to start. It simply supports the existing transaction if one is present. So here's an important thing to remember. If a method is configured with Propagation.SUPPORTS and someone calls it without an active transaction, then the method will run without any transaction at all. Because of that, it's better to avoid write operations inside a supports method. Without a transaction, there is no automatic rollback. Partial updates can happen, and data consistency can easily break. Now, for this demo, I'm going to convert the debit method to use Propagation.SUPPORTS. Normally, supports is not recommended for write operations. But for this demo, I'm intentionally using a write operation so we can observe its behavior. This will help us clearly understand what happens when a supports method is called with a transaction, and what happens when it's called without a transaction. Follow my screen while I make this change. Now remember this important point. The debit method is now configured with Propagation.SUPPORTS. And this debit method is being called from transfer amount, which is already running inside a transaction. Because a transaction already exists, supports will simply join that transaction. So in this case, the debit method does not run without a transaction. It participates in the same transaction created by transfer amount. Now notice here, we are throwing an exception from the outer method, since debit joined the existing transaction. When this exception is thrown, the entire transaction should roll back. Let's run this and verify the behavior from the database. Alright, now let's start the application. See. Right now account 1 has a balance of 0 and account 2 has a balance of 1000. Now let's hit the API, transferring the amount from account 2 to account 1. As expected, we got an exception. Now let's check the database. Now you can see that the amounts are still the same. Account 1 is still 0, and account 2 is still 1000. Nothing was committed. This proves that when a method with Propagation.SUPPORTS is executed inside an existing transaction, it joins that transaction, and when the outer transaction fails, everything is rolled back together. Till now, we were calling this method from inside an existing transaction. That's why Propagation.SUPPORTS was able to join the transaction. Now let's look at the next scenario. What happens if this method is called from another method that has no transaction at all? This is where supports behaves very differently. If no transaction exists, supports will not create a new transaction. The method will execute without any transaction. And this is dangerous, especially if the method is doing write operations. Let's test this scenario and see what actually happens. Now let's create another REST API. This API will directly call the debit method, and it will not be wrapped in any transaction. Now I'm going to throw an exception directly from the debit method. Remember, this debit method is using Propagation.SUPPORTS, and it's being called from a REST API that has no transaction. Alright, now let's start the application. You can see that account 1 has 0. Account 2 has 1000. This is the current state before calling the new API. Alright, now let's hit the debit API for account 2. As you can see, the exception was thrown. Now let's check the database. See that the amount was deducted from account 2, even though we threw an exception. This happened because the debit method is using Propagation.SUPPORTS. It was called without any active transaction, and supports does not create a transaction. Since there was no transaction, Spring had nothing to roll back. So the database change was already committed, even though the method failed. This is exactly why write operations with supports are dangerous. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you understand Propagation.SUPPORTS, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. See you in the next one.